start from the announcements.
Yep.
So we have 3 new destinations, 4 new aircrafts, and your base in Cyprus has opened just 3 years ago. So how you assess these 3 years in Cyprus?
I think we've been very happily surprised. I mean, it's not often that we grow our base by doubling it with aircraft in one day. And so we've seen really good response to the Wizz Air product, I think, as we've grown across the 3 years. This year especially, we saw a real snapback after the pandemic. Customers coming together in Cyprus did very well, so it was almost a no-brainer to put 2 more aircraft in here and grow the market.
How important is Cyprus as a base? And you decided to expand your operation here?
Yeah, it's growing quite a bit for us. I think the real advantage Cyprus has is, the location of where it is. You can bring together not only Western Europe, Central Eastern Europe, and now we're also adding in all the Eastern destinations as well. So bringing online new places like Saudi Arabia, Yerevan, and connecting into the East as well really allows us to bring a wealth of new people and new tourists into the market that creates more demand for Cyprus and grows overall the great proposition you have over here.
Okay, and now, how were flights affected by the pandemic initially, the last 2 years, and now by the war in Ukraine, here in our area?
Yeah, it's obviously been a tough few years. It feels like we're just going through, challenge after challenge after challenge with everything. I mean, obviously the pandemic had a real impact. We saw demand and the changing restrictions that people had to deal with affect things for the first 2 years. That is all basically gone this summer. We saw most of the restrictions lift by the beginning of June, and after that, travel was above where it was pre-pandemic levels. I mean, Wizz operated more than 30% more than what we did before the pandemic. We've grown to 170 aircraft now, so we've seen demand come back. Obviously, with the conflict in Ukraine, we also saw an impact from that early on, but also by April, that had largely gone away. Everybody was back to traveling again. People wanted to get out. I think what we've seen throughout this is people still want to travel. They want to go places, see things, connect with people, and we're happy to help them do that.
So people want to go out. Why to choose Wizz Air? How does Wizz Air differ from its competitors and other low-cost airlines?
Well, I think, look, we bring a really great product to the market, excuse me. We have the A321neo. It's the newest, most sustainable, most efficient aircraft out there. The average age of our fleet is less than 5 years old. We have great crew, and we bring a wealth of destinations. We're going to have 35 destinations from Cyprus this summer. We're going to have more than 120 weekly flights, serving you everywhere from London in the west all the way out to, Saudi Arabia in the east and everything in between. And I think what we really bring to you is that wealth of what you can do at, let's keep in mind, the lowest costs out there. I mean, we're an ultra low cost carrier for a reason, because we want to help more people travel.
And the last question, are we expecting any routes from Paphos Airport?
Well, I think we're going to focus on Larnaca for right now. We continue to look at both airports, but I think we've been really happy with our growth in Larnaca and growing the base over there.